Yeah, because you finna get
We
cussed out.
live.
We live. Super late, but we live. Thanks to men who don't know how to be on time for nothing.
Yeah, man. Niggas gotta work and shit.
What you trying to say?
I had to work today. When you work, where you be at? You don't even come in late. You just don't come at all.
Period.
Exactly. So, what you get? What you getting at?
Well, welcome to the Florida Yard. We late, but better late than never, right? It's your girl, Miss Florida Yard. Brittany checking in.
It's your boy Big Motherfucking Jap. VR man.
And Sleepy Cat. And Sleepy Cat on the live. But yeah, we just wanted to tap in on a couple things that have been announced today. I know I did. I wanted to tap in on a couple things that have been announced today. First and foremost, you have this 6U watch list. I don't even know who put the list together, what a list came from, but I've seen the list. And in my opinion, it's a big joke with some of the teams on there. But that's here nor there.
List up.
The original post,
Yeah, the
I
list.
think I don't know who created the list,
Why you
but
didn't
basically who
save it?
created the graphic.
You know what I'm saying, woman?
Oh, you want to put it up?
Where
Yeah.
where was the list posted?
It was posted in the Central Florida Youth Football Group.
Go get it.
Go get it. Go get
Who
it.
posted it? Somebody got to know who posted it. Like, who was the originator of the post?
Mhm.
I
One of
want
the team, well, the team mom from WOJ6U posted it in that group, but I'm not sure who the originator of, like I said, that post and where it came from.
And so, how many Florida teams was on this list?
Let me tell you.
Man, pull it
I'm finna,
up.
I'm finna pull it up. I'm finna pull it up. Damn. This the yard man job right here.
you got all the info that you wanted to talk about. I didn't know what was on
This the
today.
yard man job
Look,
right here. I'm bringing it up right now. All right. Bam. So let's add it. Let's
pull up,
pull up, pull up.
pull up.
All right.
Pull up with this stick and let it eat.
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in so long. Let
I
me
just
see.
said
Here it go. Bam.
it.
Girl, you have this all ready, girl. Come on, man.
I just left practice. I be busy and real.
How many Florida teams was on this 6U
So
that
we
there is?
have two Florida teams, two Alabama, two Georgia, one Texas, one DMV, one Ohio.
How do you know any of these other teams? Is there any
Bessemer,
validity to this
I would
list?
say Lauderdale Lake Vikings, but that's even with an exception because that team there is moving up. So even that 6U is not going to be the 6U that played this year because majority of their players, and I know that because they reached out in regards to Juice playing with them, they're moving up. And I had to tell them that no, he's six again. So Lauderdale Lake Vikings, they were legit last year. We seen them at YNC, like they were pretty well put together, but that team is moving up to 7U. But outside of them, and then the West Orlando Jags 6U team again was the 6U team from last year, and majority of those kids have moved up to 7U, and then the hitters that they did have that was coming back on 6U are no longer a part of that team.
So let me just get this right. Okay. These teams that we talking about that's on the board right now, most of these teams are have players, the majority of their players who played or were five last year, right?
For the ones that I spoke on,
Everybody on this list was
I can't.
5 last year
Not
for the most
necessarily
part.
because if they were 6 after July 1st,
So
then
they was
they were
5
6.
last year. They
Some
were
of them
playing.
could have been 6, though, is what I'm saying, which is the reason why they're moving up.
All I'm saying is, all of these kids in love. Half of them kids, especially on that level, just came from 5U flag, if playing football at all. So this watch list is just what Cam them say. It's all entertainment, baby.
Of
You still
course.
you still
Of
got
course.
you
I mean,
still gotta go ahead and line it up, bro. And I get it. But by all means, Lauderdale Lakes had a 5U tackle team, and they were pretty good. But there are some other 5U tackle teams that were down south. But I'm not privy
I
to
know Gold Boys is
understand the
another.
information of 5U too much, so I can't even talk on it, bro.
Well, I know a lot of the 5U teams that I am familiar with from down south, like Gold Boys. They were with the Chiefs. They're based out of Miami Gardens. Um, they're not with the Florida Elite organization. So, with that being said, a lot of their games that they played, they did do preseason. They were at what's the one that they do in Atlanta during the summertime? Warzone. They were at Warzone. There's
Okay.
only a handful of 5U teams. But again, majority of these 6U teams, when these kids get on these teams, majority of them are already 6. So a lot of them are only playing that one season on 6U, and then they're having to move up, next year.
So,
There's only like so many kids. Prime example, my kid. When my kid played last year, like when he registered, he was a real deal 5-year-old. He was 5. So Juice gets to play 6U again.
okay.
So every division that he plays moving forward, he will be on that level for 2 full seasons.
All right, riddle me this. On
Hmm.
your team right now, you're doing you understand the roster, you're the team mom, et cetera, et cetera.
Hmm.
On your team right now, how
Yeah.
many of these kids actually played football last year in pads?
I'm going to say at least 3/4 of the team. We only have like a handful of kids that have never played football. Majority of those kids are returners, and they've all been in
Three
pads.
fourths of the team
And we have a
was
30. We
5 years old and
Yeah,
playing
I would say at least three
football.
fourths of the team.
What no? What is the world coming to? They 5 years old and they was out there playing football.
Jason was 4 when he started with the Jags in pads.
Hmm.
Jay was
Goodness
4.
gracious.
And KJ can attest to that. Anybody at the Jazz can attest. That boy was 4. It was to the point where, because we had 2 6U teams, we had our D1 and our D2 team, right? At that time, Twan was the coach of the D1 6U team. And he had all them hitters already. Project Bug, he had Kobe, all them boys. They was on that D1 team. But when it came to that D2 team, a lot of them boys, they was scared. You tell they butt to go in, and they turning the other way. They would
How
not.
old were they?
They were 5. They were like your true 5s.
Man, I
But
know some. I
and
know
the reason
some
why I say
9 year
this is
olds.
because it got to the point where they had not even enough men on the field, and the coaches was like, "Hey, let's slide him in." And Juice was getting slid in the games, which Florida Elite already knew this, so that's why I'm speaking on it. But Juice was getting slid in the games and wasn't even on the roster because he wasn't scared to hit. He wasn't scared to play, and he was 4 in pads. So There's some kids out there like that. Like I'll say, prime example, Marquise, who was with Outlaws. He has a little boy that's 4, Tootie. He not scared of nothing. Like he's not scared of anything. And you just have some of those kids that have that dog in them and that are empaths that early, depending on who their parents are. For me, my baby, he wanted to be out there. So shoot, if he want to be out there, I'm gonna put him out there. But now they've changed the rules too with Florida Elite. So now on a
What's the
6
rules?
team, now on a 6U team, you can have a 4-year-old. 4, 5, and 6 can be on a 6U roster, but it's up to the head coach. Yes. But it's up to the head coach if the head coach wants to allow him to actually play in the game. But per Florida Elite, they can be on the roster and they can play.
What? 4 years old and past?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! I thought it was
Yes.
like I thought like
They do mascots still.
I
But
thought
that
that's
was
what I thought
that
it
was
was like a little mascot. You just
right.
on the
That
sideline and
was
you got
that
on
was
the
the
stuff.
wave. That was the wave when Juice was 4. Because I cannot tell you how hard I fought. I was pissed because when I signed him up, they was like, "Oh yeah, he'll be able to play. He'll be able to play." Man, I went and bought my baby his helmet, his pads, everything. My baby ready to.
Wait a
My baby was
year.
got done
What?
do it. And when they tried to register him in the Florida Elite portal, the portal wouldn't even let him be registered because of how his birthday fell in his eyes. He was 4, so he was their mascot. But now they can register like and fall on the actual roster
Why
and
you ain't just
play.
lie on it?
Because we don't want to bring no unnecessary heat to us. We just waited our due time and now they see what's up. You
Oh, they
know,
see what's up.
they see what's up.
They see what's up.
Perfect timing,
They
you know,
they
everything.
see what's up. Perfect timing.
Bust out my so they
God damn. So they left the Osceola Cowboys up off of that thing.
that's okay.
What
But
you?
that's
And
okay.
first and foremost, ain't nobody know where you and Juice was gonna land. You know, y'all just went viral all over again on
All
Sports
over again.
Center,
Shout
talking
out to
about the
Sports
top
Center.
six, top this. Man, we don't
Yes,
even know where the hell
sir.
y'all going at. So stop acting like we knew, but the people ain't know. Golly. So golly. But so to each his own, and
Right.
shout out to the people who made this who made
Absolutely.
this watch list. By all means, you are doing exactly what they wanted us to do
Entertainment.
and be entertained. And bruh
Absolutely.
or sis, whoever you are out there, we appreciate you. You hear me?
Yeah, we do.
um
You know.
got everybody over here in Central Florida, panties all in a bundle.
Panties
They
ain't
over
in the
here fighting
panties
by
ain't in the
six
bunch
you
over here.
five six,
I just
five you kids
I just want you to get
bobbleheads.
some understanding about some comments that I see under the post because
All right,
you know me,
we're
I like to be
addressing.
transparent.
We're,
I'm gonna
we're, we're
address it.
addressing.
Not a problem because you know I love addressing stuff. So
Oh snap! Put an
D
address
Bowie,
on it.
D
D
Bowie, who is
Bowie.
the current 6U head coach for the Outlaws, Orlando Outlaws, made a comment and said, "Don't let them kill y'all joy, pop y'all shit." So my response was, the current 6U team at West Orlando Jazz can't pop their shit about that watch list because it's not that team that is the reason why they on that watch list. That's the team that has moved up to 7U. Shout out to the Hot Boys because those my babies. It's that team and some 6U returners that's not on the team this year that are the reason why they're on that watch list. It's not the current team that they building. Let's
with
make that
with with all due respect, they
let's
don't
make that
know
very clear. So
who
shout out to the Hot Boys.
they don't know
That's on
who
that
is
list.
on that team. They don't know whatever. Man, shouts out to whoever on West Orlando PR person because they over there still getting their name worked around, you know what I mean? God damn it. Shouts out to the PR, shouts out to Big KJ. They doing their goddamn thing. That's what the fuck they supposed to do, golly. But by all means, we still gotta play games, man. I don't
absolutely.
really get
And
like,
that's the thing though,
and
Cat.
and again, it's not even a rank. It's not a real ranking. It's
Yeah,
a
it's just a
watch
list,
list. A
like keep your
watch
eye out for.
list.
But
And
we love,
again,
but we love that. We love that. One thing I say from a parent perspective, I love when a kid is looked at as an underdog. I love when a team is looked at as an underdog because when they come pop you in your shit, y'all gonna be like, damn, where the fuck they came from?
hold on, who the underdog?
I mean, at this point, I guess we the underdog.
And everybody love to spill this underdog narrative, man.
I
Shut,
mean,
man.
that's what's being
Hell,
said. So
man,
I'm just picking it
play
up. But
your
all I'm
game.
gonna say is this though, Cat.
Control what you can control.
Right,
And
control
dominate,
exactly.
dominate,
But that's
dominate.
what the
That's all
coaches
the
need to
hell we
know
don't.
too.
We don't
But
give a
that's what
we
the
don't give a
coaches need to
damn if
know
we
too.
the
Because
underdog, overdog. I'm gonna get my bone. That's all I know.
right, but that's what them coaches need to know because them coaches bumping all their guns on this social media, but they can't line up on that 50 for them boys. They can't play that game for them boys.
Yeah, you over here doing the same thing
I'm
they
just
doing,
saying.
bumping
I'm
your
just
gums for the
saying.
boys. You can't even play for the boys.
I can't perform, but I know the capability of them. And I bet you, and mark my word, I bet you they gonna run all over that shit.
Oh my God! See how you getting in it, man. Hey, this shit is so it's
I
hilarious.
love it though.
I
Y'all know
love
I
this
want to
shit.
talk my shit.
You
Y'all
hear
know
me?
that.
Cause it's so crazy. Cause it's different when it's so close to chess. You feel me? Cause if it's anybody else, oh yeah, we talk about them. Goddamn it! Oh yeah, look at them. They acting crazy. They out of pocket. They this and that. And then let it be about our babies. Let it be about my team. And we
Listen,
are
anything
snapping.
attached to me, I'm gonna stand behind it 1,000. Just like with cheer, they don't want to see us in cheer either. But that's a whole
So
nother story.
I'm
I
gonna be
mean,
I'm gonna
it's
be brief
sports.
with this one, right? So real quick. So my wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
My wife is from Cali, all
Mm-hmm.
right? And she's from a very competitive family. I'm talking about she ran track, her brothers ran track, her older brother did every damn thing. But the whole thing is I let my little nephew come out there and do the damn thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And these kids is different than us, plain and simple, bruh. Like usually I'm over there I'm trying to hold back the parents from cussing people out and so forth and whatnot. And my wife know exactly what I do, so she be holding people back, be trying to calm people down and so forth, right? From cussing their kid out, not cussing nobody else, because they cussing their kid out for the most part. You feel? Me? So my nephew get up there. Now the shoe is on the other foot, right?
Not the wife
And not
cussing nephew out.
not me, but my wife, my brother-in-laws are all cussing my nephew the fuck out. I'm talking about top to
We get
bottom.
into it. I
Hey,
can't even.
hey, hey. So, right, I'm talking about highly competitive. You are giving zero effort. Man,
I got it
what
bad.
you doing, bro?
know how it went.
I
You
got
already
it
know.
so bad. I literally just seen that though this weekend, like on Sunday, Juice Flag team played in a tournament called the Battle at Bradenton. It was an AAU qualifier for the Junior Olympics in Houston, but for flag football. This is their first year bringing flag football to Junior Olympics, right? So Juice and them, they had pool play. Their first 3 games was pool play. They win overall based off of their seeding with points. They advance. Boom, they made it to the semifinals. They playing in the semifinal game, and one of the daddies was so pissed, like he was cussing on the sidelines so bad at the kid, and we like, hey, they're only 7, they're only 8, like it's okay. But he was so mad, like, get the ball. Why did you let them do that? I mean, just cussing the kids out. And it's like, hey, this is supposed to be for fun, sir.
Yeah,
You know,
you go. You talking about they only 7, they only this and that, and then you on the other hand, you over here snapping about somebody comment on
no,
on social media.
I'm
You
snapping
can't
on the
even
coach. I'm
control them
snapping on the
people
coach because he
comment.
bumping his gums too much.
You
That's
can't
what
control their comments.
I'm not
You
even
can't.
talking about the kids not performing. I just called a spade a spade. It is what it is. That watch list is not for the teams of this current season. That was
Hey,
for last season. So while he tried to sit over there and be funny and throw shade about, oh, well, they 6U should have been better, referring to the current season team that Juice is on, like, for what? Because what did your team do last year?
he said, "All right. First of all, you catching offense." He said they should have been better. He ain't necessarily saying you. You catching offense to a team that
No,
he talking about from
no.
last year.
The
So
team
in the
the
same
team
exact instance,
reference, because I was looking for clarification. I said, okay, before I speak, like, let clarify, like, who is they? Who are you talking about? So then that's when it was referenced about the current org where we are now and that team last year. That ain't have nothing to do with what I was addressing and
all
what was
right.
being stated on the.
But again, that is something that you can't even control. Right now, baby boy don't even need this distraction. They need to be paying attention to what the hell they doing. I see all the cowboy football, let them play that, man. Let everybody
I
else do
mean,
their
he
thing.
doing that.
If
Just don't know
hey,
numbers, no
hey,
watch
if
this.
you want, if you want, by all means, let's go ahead. Let who is y'all top five 6U right now in Central Florida? Forget everybody else. Let's do our own top five watch list. Matter of fact, let's do the whole
Run it.
Florida since it's Florida Yard. Who y'all people right now? Drop it down below. Who is y'all top five 6Us? I don't even believe we doing this 6U top five. Y'all really got us out here doing the 6U top five. Good Lord.
Why not? They
Cause
deserve. They
six
deserve. They
you,
deserve. They deserve their
we don't
recognition.
know.
You
Cause
know,
we
they
don't
deserve their recognition.
know.
You can't
It's
say
way
you
too
don't
early.
know, Kat. You can't say that
Oh, I could
because you
definitely say
know
I don't know.
you
I
can't
don't know.
say
I
that
don't know a
this is
lot
why
of
I
things,
say
and the
you can't
smartest
say
man
that
in the
this is
world
why.
knows it. He don't know everything. Golly, I can always say
No, but
that.
that's not what I'm saying. Is though we know the caliber of kids that are on some of these 6U teams.
I do. I do.
Because we
In the
know that
same,
we have some type of insight to the
we got
capability of
insight.
what this team will
Yeah, we got
possibly
insight.
do, aka a watch list.
Hey, say insight again. Say insight again.
Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me.
Insight.
Stop playing
Insight.
with me.
You hear
Put that on the
me?
shirt. Put it
You
on the
gotta put
shirt.
it insight. You hear me? Insight.
Y'all
You
leave me
feel
alone.
me? What you mean?
Leave me alone. And we got a
Baby
group and we got a
girl.
group on Facebook for all of the 6U teams. So in the nation, if you got a 6U team, y'all need to join that group. I can speak as a representative for 6U for the Cowboys that any team that wants some work, we want that work too.
See, again, it's like
I'm just
how
saying you
many of
don't know
y'all
what's
is
out
out
there.
here?
You
So
don't know what's
okay,
out
so
there until
so
you
hold
say
on, hold on, hold on. So ain't nobody said nothing about a 6U yet. Hey, hold on,
I'm
hold on,
just
hold
putting
on,
that out there.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
South
Since
Lake Soldiers
you
on
are
the
on that level and you understand, hold on, Jap, go through the South Lake Soldiers.
we're gonna see them at
Since
Feed the
you
Homeless.
Garland said South Lake Soldiers. Who else we got on here, man?
Somebody said Lakeland Lumberjacks, Glow Boys.
Cowboys crazy as hell. Hey, Lakeland Lumberjacks in the building out of Lakeland. Who else? My son was 4 last year and played 6U with the Cowboys. Good Lord, Luciano.
See,
Yeah,
Luciano said, I don't give a damn. You got to get out of this house.
man,
oh
for
my
real.
God,
He's like, I got a kid that turned 4 on July 1st. Whoa.
where they live, where
He
they
got a
live at,
helmet.
what
4.
the kid look
That,
like.
that boy get a helmet for his birthday.
Is that
Come
For
boy
on,
real.
man.
big?
All
Is that
right,
hold on. Is he a lineman?
listen to him.
Is
Is
he a
he a
lineman?
Yeah, we
Hello.
love the linemen. We love the
You
big
know,
boys.
hey, Yeah, I swear we can't find linemen underneath a rock. We can't
We
find
about to
linemen
Hey,
with
kids
with
ain't
with
big no
a
more.
bruh with a McDonald's Happy Meal bag. We can't find kids at all no more,
they
Man,
man.
out there
shoot.
though.
Where the big boys
All the
You
big
gotta
boys
look
live in
at some
Alabama.
in Alabama?
All the big boys live in Alabama.
Hey, that's exactly why them Alabama man put that thing back up there. That's exactly why them Alabama teams up there. They all the way at the top. Look at them.
Exactly.
Look at them.
Alabama.
1, 2, 3. All of
they
them.
even
Man,
good.
hold on.
Man, Josh,
All
do
of
what they
these
told us in
states,
Alabama at Bessemer. They said
all of
that we
these states
mm-mm,
except us
got
and I'm gonna
multiple
say
times.
DMVU, except us and DMVU
Yeah.
is known for having cornbread fed bars. You hear
Come
them?
on.
Yeah,
Hello.
they
They
said
told us in Bessemer, they said they, y'all sell y'all food stamps in Florida. We feed our kids.
You hear me? I'm
Amen.
boys hungry. Hey,
They said
man,
what?
take it down.
They
You
said
can
y'all
take it
sell.
down.
They said we sell our food stamps. They said they feed their kids up there. They put the corn
Oh,
in the
oh,
cornbread.
oh.
they,
Hey, that's the
Cornbread
best
fed
cornbread
hey,
ever,
they
bro.
said they kids be
Hey,
when they get their first tooth,
hey,
they getting hog maws. Camp
oh my
Damn.
goodness gracious.
They got a tournament
Man,
where they trying to see who is the better out of these two 6U teams too. I'm gonna put this flyer up.
2-6 team.
Yeah, they
So
South
this,
Florida.
oh,
This
so
is
this,
really a thing though, Cat. So you got to get into us. You know,
man,
6U.
man,
They
this
popping.
Florida Yard 6U edition today, boy. Good
They popping
Lord.
their shit this year. Don't sleep on them, man. Hey, that's the
Shiggity.
foundation, right? That's where it start
Sugar
at.
honey iced tea.
Yeah, all of
Hey,
that.
It's just so hard with 6U because like in Florida, because we ain't got no 5Us down here, so it's so
You a
hard to
lie.
like
I
You a
can't
lie.
find.
what true
You a
five
lie.
Us what
Oh,
true 5Us in
Showtime
Florida.
Raw though.
They in South
No,
Florida.
I done heard about Showtime.
Yeah.
And I
Showtime
think
Okay.
Raw.
what's the new org? The new org up here, Orlando.
Chiefs.
Chiefs. I think
Chiefs
they
got
said
a
they
four
was gonna have
U.
a 5U
oh,
too.
For you.
They was like the only
Man,
ones that I did
yeah,
hear like in this
yeah.
area.
Chiefs got a 4U.
For
Yeah, so
you.
4U. Yes.
For man.
yeah,
For
you got this tournament.
you.
You got this tournament coming up. This the same weekend as Big Zip and the AK boys playing, but I'm definitely gonna make sure I'm there to see this because this is a good matchup.
That's a
With
real good matchup.
this a real good matchup. So Broward on Broward, literally. Broward on
Both of them
Broward.
teams, I mean, they always keep good 6Us down there though.
So this will be a nice one to pull up and see. And then also
oh, they
day
coming for
one,
you, man. They coming.
they coming. And then today they dropped the day one schedule for the Feed the Homeless tournament. So we don't want no
Okay.
backing out, South Lake. We don't want no backing out.
No running.
First game of the tourney. Bright and
You can't
early.
you can't run.
So it's out there. So if you back out now, then we know it's cause
All
only
right.
a few reasons.
The star player
All right,
got
let's
sick.
go through it. Let's go through it. Let's go through it. At 9 a.m., South Lake Soldiers versus Osceola Cowboys. And then you have Volusia Tigers at Central Florida Lions. At 10:30, you got GMB. That's AKA, that's down south.
Get
What's them
money.
boys' name? Uh nah, that's yeah, but that's I think that's Gwen Cherry. I think that's Gwen Cherry. We'll be playing Orlando Chiefs 8U. Central Florida Lions Blue 8U plays Volusia Tigers 8U. Cypress Lake Hornets play Salt Lake Soldiers. At 12, West Orlando 8U plays Bird Gang Elite. I believe that's them boys out in Tampa. If not, I'm not sure. South Bills 9U plays Alpha Dogs Elite Exit 14 Boys 9U. Florida Panhandle Elite 9U plays Eagle Mafia 9U at 1:30. Alpha Dogs Elite Mafia Dog Mafia plays who they playing? Purple, orange, white, and black. Good lord. Who knows what that means?
All the colors of the
I have
rainbow.
no, I
Yeah,
have
I
no
mean,
idea.
we don't know what that means.
But it's a
Uh,
10U team.
they supposed to be playing somebody, but they don't have who they're playing on that line. Uh, Pompano Eagles 10U is playing Volusia Tigers. Orlando Chiefs is playing Pompano Chiefs. Zulu Gremlins 10U. At 3:15, West Side Wildcats at Grind Mode Elite, Central Florida Lions 12U at Volusia Tigers 12U, Guerrilla Warfare 11U at Orlando Chiefs 11U at 5:30, Guerrilla Warfare at West Orlando Jags 12U. Orlando Chiefs 12U versus Salt Lake Soldiers. Guerrilla Warfare 13U versus Pompano Eagles 13U. And at 7:30, Bessemer Tigers versus West Orlando Jags 10.
That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna be a real good game. That 7:30 game. That's gonna be a good game. But
Who you got your money on? Who you got your money on? Bessemer Tigers 10U or West Orlando Jags 10U? Who you pick? Pick
Man,
on.
listen, man.
Bessemer been holding their weight for
Hey,
some time.
I want to know what job was.
Man, I don't want to
Listen,
hear no pick
But
around the bush.
hey,
Get it to me.
hey.
What y'all ask?
Listen. I definitely rocking Florida, but Bessemer, bro. That's
yeah,
Man, rare
Bessemer.
breed,
Who
rare
you got?
breed. You tripping.
man.
Bessemer
Bessemer is a
or West
juggernaut.
Orlando? Who you got?
Oh,
10U.
man, I can't. Damn, little Trent. Them
because
boy,
of
I
these new
love my
pieces that
boys.
they got and
I
Love
the
really
my
want for
boys.
real.
coaching
I
staff, I'm
really
gonna
Oh,
go
they
with
gonna
that.
play hard, but Bessemer.
I ain't gonna lie. I like to see West Orlando upset them,
Yeah, I love my
but
Trent
They
Richardson.
have the pieces to do
yeah,
so. It's just a matter of
they
if the
do.
coaching is gonna be there
They
to
do,
do it.
man. They're gonna need the numbers because Bessemer got
It's
numbers.
not
They
the
wrote.
numbers, it's the
I just
players
give
and
it
it's the
this.
coaching.
Bessemer got the chemistry over West.
They got chemistry and they
I'm
gonna
looking.
rotate their hogs. That would hurt. Like they
Hello.
wrote they rotate their hogs like they linemen coming in every 3 plays,
Mhm.
switching.
I don't know what West
So
Orlando got, really, so I can't.
so
I
Well,
just
you know they got a lot of kids from the Outlaws. You know what they got. That's the
oh,
team
I
that
don't know
Matt was
what line
on.
they got.
Don't act like you don't know.
I don't know what line they got because some people went to Osceola. I don't
You
know.
know what they had
yeah,
working
some
though.
people did go to
I
Osceola
ain't
though.
been to they practice to know exactly what they got. People be talking.
Uh-huh.
All right.
You know what? You know what?
I
Osceola
don't know
got.
what nobody else got but
Okay.
you. I kid
You
you
know
not.
what boys from Orlando out there because you was in Orlando last year with them.
I believe
What
that this game is dependent upon the trenches.
it's gonna be the
Um,
trenches.
it's gonna be all dependent upon the trenches. It really just depends which line comes to
To
play.
play. Yeah, that's
Um,
it.
I've seen games where West Orlando's 9U team have come out and straight dominated the
Yeah,
people in front of them,
They
but
playing the
I've also seen games where they kind of laid down a bit.
yeah.
Um, and one of the things about Alabama, shit, Georgia, any of those places that we were just talking about, is that they have depth at the
Yeah,
trenches.
they
So
do.
you can rotate. So you don't have a player playing offensive tackle and then got to turn right around and play defensive tackle for you. You get what I'm saying? These kids are coming in and having second and third wins Still,
Yeah,
why
Fresh.
you know what I
and,
mean?
and
They're
they pounding the
fresh.
rock. And they're
You know
pounding
what
the
I'm
rock.
saying?
Yeah,
And they are going to run the rock. It ain't
they
no
go do
pretty
it.
shit about it. It's ground and pound about it. That's their
So,
football.
bro,
So
man,
right now, I don't know what West Orlando
man,
has
yeah,
in total. I do know that they have Damien Escobar,
yeah,
one of the most electrifying kids in the nation. They also have Mr. Boston Bouillon at the helm. Especially with this young man 2K. I'm still trying to see who this young
bro.
man
2K is the
2K,
man,
bro.
bro. So,
I still have to see this. I still
they
have
got
to see
Trent.
him.
Shoot, Trent tough
Um,
too.
Look, I
yeah,
think about it. They
they
got
got
2K with RJ. That's serious.
Yeah, that's
If
serious. They
they
got
can
two
get the
wide
ball
receivers.
to, oh my God, yeah, that's
RJ is sick at
with
wide receiver.
R3. So again, so
and then
we're talking about
They got the athletes to
um
match them.
they got athletes,
Coach E said
but to
they man,
say to match them,
Coach E,
it's
get
gonna
on
be
here.
two different. I feel like it's gonna be two different
It's the same thing. Get on with Coach E.
Coach G. He
Yeah,
said we revamped the trenches for
for
sure.
sure.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
said they got
Bet.
niggas, RJ,
I I
2K.
feel that it's really gonna come down to the defensive
Yeah,
schemes that
it
they
is.
choose to
Can do
play
everything.
versus
Yeah,
each other. Because on one hand, you have an aerial attack that has a slasher that can
yeah,
beat you at any given time. If they get the ball out in space and keep them, bro, it's gonna keep them balanced.
yeah.
If they run the ball and throw screens, it's gonna keep them off balance. As long as they can keep them off balance
Well,
and
yeah, you got
stay
to.
unpredictable,
Yeah,
West Orlando has a great
it's a great
chance at
chance to beat.
winning. The
But you know,
whole thing is about Bessemer, though. I
man,
mean, every single level, bro.
they energy on at the whole game, cat.
It energy is one thing, but I've never seen a Bessemer team that had less than two stellar backs.
Yeah, man, they got
I,
that number
I'm
5.
I'm talking about two mofos that can go that can go both
Man,
ways and do whatever they want on any
man,
other team. You get what I'm saying?
man.
Like X Factor type
Listen,
kids. So
that
um
number 5 on Bessemer make you make have your kids making business decisions out there.
Head coach Josh done tapped in for 10U WOJ.
Let's get them
Coach
on.
Josh says let's jump on here and see what's really going
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna send them the link. Yeah, man.
He
Shoot,
said Bessemer's definitely got some trenches who've been playing in the same scheme for years. We definitely gonna bring it. Like honestly, we gonna have to.
I
When you
want to
talk
see it,
about
man.
any Bessemer scheme, bro, I I don't know if they pass their kids on, but I do know that all of them is running basically the same thing. You really don't see too
Yeah,
many kinks into the unless they get a quarterback. Um but other than that, they running a system and they running
that's
into death. And to be honest, ain't nobody really knocked them off they pivot. So why would they change it?
yeah. I mean, Coach Josh, I sent you the link. I'm gonna send it to E2 and Coach Tay.
Let's talk about it.
Send the Coach Blue.
In the
Okay.
meantime, while we get them on the Cam dropped some deets about some upcoming events that he got for C1 in full tackle season. So we know last year he hit the youth sports scene with the 7-on-7 tournaments. He did do pads, I think, last year when he did the Bless the Baby Bowl, which was the
Yeah,
first bowl that he did last year in Rockledge, Florida. But he did drop this today. And on here, he shows us that he has a preseason kickoff, which I think is actually around the same time as YNC. Is it not?
That is the same week of beat 'em and feed 'em. That's the
But I
same
thought
weekend of beat 'em and
YNC,
feed 'em.
when is YNC's preseason?
YNC is the first week in July. I mean, excuse me, in August. I want to say.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah,
Coach,
All
that
right.
week right there
Coach
is the
Josh,
same week as that.
LinkedIn. You,
So,
Coach E, you got the link.
just to clarify, I believe last year he actually did a preseason event as well. It was at a college, I believe, and then he also did the Halloween. I'm not sure if he did the Labor Day or not, but they did have quite a few events last year that popped off the the C1N series, and it did conclude in Rockledge, Florida, for their C1 and Bless the Babies Bowl national championship. Um, but again, it's the same things going on again, and yeah, we are excited to see what C1N has in store for the kids. All right, are they on? Where they
No,
at?
It
I
look
sent the
like he
link.
doing single
Coach E,
age groups too
he
for
said
his
he
events.
for
So
Cam. I'm trying to get Cam on the live. I done sent him the link too. What you talking
So they
about?
say age groups. The age groups are 5U through 13U.
Y'all going to see one then, Brittany, or y'all want to see?
for what preseason?
Yeah,
No,
Man.
we
All
not doing
right.
C. We not doing C1N.
You're
got you.
not doing nothing.
We doing feed. No, we doing something. We doing feed the homeless.
Yeah,
How
We're
about
doing
how about postseason?
yeah.
postseason. We're not sure yet on that, but we do have preseason. We have at least 3 preseason tournaments lined up. Like we're scheduled to play Miami Garden Ravens. There's a tournament, so we're doing a tournament. We're doing feed the homeless. We're doing we're playing against Miami Garden Ravens. They're supposed to be coming up here to Orlando for a tournament.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Then
good.
we have one more tournament that we're doing. So we
Uh-uh.
have at least 3 for the preseason.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
What you said? For
No, no, no. You can't be on here popping your shit how you was earlier, and then you ass want to backpedal talk about the national. I need to know what national y'all ass
Okay,
going
so
to,
you need to
and
talk.
you
So you
better
need to
you
talk to
gotta
Coach
answer it
Otto.
with confidence,
It's not my
lady.
call. That ain't my
You
call. That's
better
a coaching
answer it with
call.
hey,
I'm
confidence.
hey,
not
get
the
Nato
coach.
over here. Get
Hey,
Nato
Oh,
over
y'all
I
here.
should have
can't go.
y'all
I
should have seen
can't
how
go
I
with
just did. I
confidence.
just did it with the Denzel
So
point. You gotta do it with
that
confidence,
Hey,
baby.
Nato,
and
check
everything
in.
and everything, and
Where the
we all
hell?
know,
Nato, where
we
the hell
all know
Nato at? Let me
everything
put
I
Nato on the
do
goddamn
is
hot
with
seat then. My
confidence.
bad. I'm
So
sorry.
you got to
I'm
ask Nato
sorry.
that.
Well, hey Nato, where your ass at? Cause goddamn
Ask him. Because if it was up to me,
it.
you could
Ask
run it. I
him.
asked him. So, ask the
All
coach.
right. All
Yeah,
right.
we gotta ask Cole. Yeah,
Let's
Brittany, you right. You'll make them
all
Ask
right.
the
decisions.
All
coach. I
right.
don't make
All
that
right.
call.
All right.
See, 'cause
How
I
about
know
this?
Brittany down for
How
I just
about
whatever.
made
this?
sure that they
How
had their
about this?
uniforms
All
and
right.
all
How about
that.
this? How about this?
Call.
Then how about this then? If you had the option, if you
The
had
option.
the
There you go. Good,
option,
good
Uh-huh.
question.
which of the two would you choose?
For preseason,
Yeah,
Postseason.
C1N and YNC.
I'd have see
All
one
right,
in.
both. I want to know preseason and postseason. Where you going preseason? If you had the option to choose one of the two,
If I had the option to choose, if they actually fell on different dates, I say run both of them. To be honest,
Mm.
I would run both of them. But if I have to choose, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say C1 in preseason. I'd rather do YNC postseason because we don't. I feel like the better competition goes to YNC. Not everybody do preseason, but at least postseason. By that time, you done got to see all of the teams play. You see what they working with. You know where you need to fix your schemes and systems at. So by postseason, you should have your shit together.
Yeah,
Preseason, you still trying to get that bitch to run. You still trying to get that motor to run.
I'm still gauging it.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all right. If we talking about 6U, I'm gonna stay local the whole year And then I'm finna take my ass right over there to see one in
To
nationals
rock to
and get
Rockland, right
it
there, Rockland.
and get this and go get that Monty. You hear me? That Munyon. Oh, I'm going to get that kid. Man, what? My baby need new uniforms. My baby need new football. They need new helmets. Battle got them new cleats and shoulder pads. You
They
hear me?
said they was gonna do it
You
on
feel me?
different days just so people can go to both.
But that's what I'm saying. That was the issue that a lot of teams had last year when it came to postseason YNC.
And if
That's
it's
why
in
it was all that
Rockland,
talk
Brittany,
about,
it's
oh,
around the
why the
corner.
Alpha Dogs didn't play in YNC postseason. Because when Cam
Man,
announced
you don't
that
go.
Bless the Babies Bowl, that shit was on the same weekend as YNC. So when Cam dropped his shit, he said, okay, the winner of my game, you get 5
He's
Bs.
being aggressive.
Hey,
Well,
drop,
you gonna
drop,
get these 5
drop,
Bs.
drop it again real
And
quick.
it's
Drop it real
free.
quick.
And it's free. So
Drop it
why
real quick
not?
again. Drop it real quick.
Why not
OT
go get that? Free
finally said
entry
how much.
and free money
He
if you
don't
want.
he don't have the date on there. He don't have the
He
date
has
on
the
there.
dates, he don't have the location.
Oh, he do got the date. The
Yeah, he got
11th
the
through
date.
the 14th.
Oh, we can get
11th through the 14th. Mark your calendars. December 11th through the 14th. It's going down. Cam is hosting the second annual Bless the Baby C1N National Tournament. Make
And
sure
from what
that you
I
got
heard,
your bags packed and your
they probably
popcorn
won't bring
pop,
it back
baby.
here unless he got somewhere else that he's looking at. But from what I was told from the organization that powered his Bless the Baby Bowl last year, they were already in the works of bringing it back here, but looking more at Vieira rather than
right.
Rockledge because Vieira has turf and
And
they
they got,
want turf.
yeah, that's a whole sports complex in
Yeah.
Vieira.
So that's what they was trying to negotiate as far as like budgeting. You know, you got to pay the city. You know, cities get money for bringing those kind of tournaments. So that's all of the back infrastructure that they was trying to work out with that.
Vieira,
But from what I was told was that Bless the Babies Bowl is supposed to come back to Florida, but instead of it being at the Cogswell complex where Feed the Homeless is this year, it's supposed to be in Vieira at their sports complex because they have turf and they have multiple fields as well.
Big shout out to the Cogswell complex. Ran by Miss Shatina Brown of the Rockledge
Shout out to
Raiders.
Shatina.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and show some love to Miss Shatina. If y'all ever meet her, just give her a hug. And she everybody auntie. You hear me? Straight up. But
But that's not what you asked either, Cat. Talking about I stay local. That's not what you asked me. So let me throw the question at you. If you had to choose preseason and postseason, C1N or YNC, where you going?
I already told you where I'm going. I'm going to get
No,
that
you told me you
money
staying
on.
local, but that wasn't an
I'm
option.
going to get that money on.
you say you want
Preseason and postseason.
uh, if is there money on in the preseason?
We don't know that. I don't
I
think it
know
is.
in the postseason, I'm definitely going to get that money on, especially if we're talking about some 6 years. Come on now,
So they said why you ain't doing YNC or C1N,
huh?
coach.
C1N
Coach right here.
C1N
Who said that?
is I think feed the homeless preseason.
Yeah. Oh yeah, coach is right there. Hey, yeah, coach. Got him. Yeah. So of course you can't do C1N. So
Mm-mm.
y'all doing are y'all doing YNC? Better yet, why y'all ain't doing Southern Hospitality? Hello.
But because shit,
Coach K.
I can't go nowhere without
How
my buddy.
how Duval Jazz said it. You know when you ain't got them.
You ain't got all your hitters. What I'm going there for?
Yeah, we got Junior Olympics in Houston,
Hey, I feel that. When is Junior Olympics?
Y'all welcome Coach Tay to the
July
yard.
24th to the 27th.
Say that again.
July 24th to the 27th.
July 24th through the 27th. All right.
And we might be out there for both track and flag, but we're out there for sure for flag.
Hey, y'all, welcome Coach Tate to the yard.
Oh, Coach Tay in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yo, this Coach Josh. I just want to put Tay name on there to piss him off.
Okay.
Ah, you ain't here. You here. What up, Josh?
What up, man? I ain't on here long, cat. We ain't got much to talk about. We
Josh,
saw.
don't come on here
I know
all
you
that.
talking.
We got a
He
lot to
here,
talk
man.
Hey,
Man,
look
here.
at Tay. Look at Tay. He hot.
That's funny.
Hey, what you said, Coach Plies? What you said to me, Coach Plies? What you said?
Run it.
What you want me to do,
Run
man?
it.
What you
What
want me
that
to do?
10 you looking like against Bessemer? That's all we want to know. What y'all looking like?
I can't say. We gonna see. I say that much.
How you can't say?
Yes, sir.
We got a lot of new pieces. I mean, if you asking me have we added on some good stuff? Yes, but I can't tell you how we gonna really look with them. That's gonna be their first real deal bump, so I really don't know. If they play the way we've been practicing, then we'll be a lot more competitive. But that is a 3-time national champ of the top of the top. So for me to get on here and say I don't want to talk too much, I will say we're gonna compete. But I really don't know, to be honest with you.
So I know that you have. First of all, when you guys, the kids grow up, period, they get bigger, they get stronger. So we're gonna see them be a lot more competitive. When it comes to the trenches, though, I know you guys have the expertise of Coach E and so forth. How have you guys been preparing for the trench fight that you're about to deal with, dealing with the Bessemer Tigers?
I mean, it's really just been teaching them the game of understanding a 40 front, a 50 front. That's the first thing, understanding what you blocking before we go up there and block. You gotta understand 5-man front, 4-man front, stuff like that. Teaching them, double team blocks, combo blocks, how to pull, counter blocks, all that kind of stuff. Before we can get, to the other nuances of the blocking part. But we
For
got
sure.
some pieces, I believe we'll be able to, make some shape. If you really watched the game last year, even though we got smacked, we were running the ball. Running the ball wasn't a problem. Even last year, we just couldn't execute. We would fumble the ball or we'll drive and then do something crazy. One time we threw the pass, they caught a pick, but we was driving on them. And you know how this game go with young kids. Once they get down, it's a wrap. So it was just a not scoring, all their morale constantly going down and down, and so it just killed the energy of the team. But really, even when I was with 100K, bro, we came out the gate going against the number one team. I mean, you can't lose nothing by seeing what you are.
Yeah,
Social media might get on your nerves, but that's a part of coaching. We could care less about that. You know,
for
we
sure.
got to get out there and see what we got. What I'd rather do is play the best and lose or win, and we can fix it because we know it's not gonna get no worse than that. Versus going to step out and play something easy, and we get a false perception of what we got.
For
That is
sure.
where I think you kind of lose the game at. So that's kind of what we doing, to be honest with you.
Okay. How your defense looking? How is the defense looking? I know that everybody talks heavily about your offense and how you guys are gonna do on offense, but how is the defense?
If I'm being
What new pieces y'all picked up? Whatever.
Trent is gonna.
if I'm being honest, I don't really talk like that for Tay side of the ball, but I ain't gonna lie. After our scrimmage Saturday, if this is all allegedly and based on contingency. If they do what they just showed us they had the potential to do on Saturday, we're gonna be very 13U like ish what Tay had with that defense, and 12U when we
Uh,
had a shutout.
Yeah,
Now that's us going against us. All that could change when we step on the field with somebody else. But
for
Tay
sure.
has done a great. Tay and his side of the staff did a great job. They've been doing a great job at developing these kids and really pouring into them. That defense bite. I ain't this is look real good.
Give me one or
Offensive.
two players. Give me one or two players that's been standing out in practice or whatnot, man.
I think all of them had their days. If I'm honest
Man,
with you.
here you gonna go with that bullshit. Give me a name or two. Goddamn
What
it, nigga.
name? What name? I
Well,
mean,
give
what
me a
name do you?
couple of names. Shit. If you don't
It,
want to give me one name, give me a couple of them. However many you want to give me. But you
I
gotta
give you.
give me a
I give
name. You
you.
better put a name on it.
Had the
I
most
D,
tackles
Give
last
your kids a
D.
shout out, goddamn it. The
Nah,
kids,
cat. I
the
ain't. No,
kids.
no, 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 no. I can't set me up like that. Absolutely not. You won't
That's
get me
all
like
right.
that. The team.
All right. The
We building, bro.
team.
Yeah, I gotta be. I
Yes,
gotta
sir.
be wise with how we move. With especially with this younger level,
I
parents
feel you.
like to hear their kids' names. Man, I'm building. We building. We heading the right trend direction. So I don't want to even create that trend. Not yet. I'm be real. They all growing. We done seen some stuff from some kids where we done moved them from one position and moved them from DB to now linebacker, and they making plays from linebacker to DN, and they making plays. And then we got some guys on the
Yeah.
defensive line, interior, the trenches. They are really competing. So honestly, overall, we done stacked a couple of good practices up to where we could say everybody kind of having their day. It's not a day where it hasn't been a day where consistently a kid has truly dominated. I think all of them having their
I get that.
days. That made
I
sense, bro.
get that.
Tay say Avery.
Oh, Tay
Thank you,
said something.
Tay. Thank you, Tay.
Avery Burley.
See, he
Tay
gonna
won't
be
smoke,
Mr.
man.
See,
Tay
he
won't
gonna be
smoke.
all politically correct. Mr. Avery Burley, that's the big dog that came from Alpha Dogs last year. He has been playing. I think he was playing
D
offensive guard
tackle.
and D tackle. He was
D
playing
tackle.
both
Yeah,
sides.
yeah.
Yeah.
But right now he's playing defensive tackle for you guys.
Yeah. He primary one way. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. He
That's good.
he massive. He already been massive. I think the individual, because with having the D line coach and individually going, I'm not gonna lie. Uh, yeah. He yeah. He gonna be something to look out for. I put it like that. Absolutely.
Okay. Hey, Big Avery, the big number 8, the great 8. If y'all don't know, go follow the man. I don't have his Instagram, but by all means, Q drop the man Instagram, man. Drop the man Instagram.
Hey, Cat, can
But
I ask you
again,
something?
hey, you can always ask me something,
Can
bro.
I ask you something? I done
Yes, sir.
caught a couple of y'all shows here and there.
Go ahead.
Can we request one thing?
What's up?
In light of smoke, I just heard Brittany, aka Coach Plies, talking, but in light of smoke and and in light of which tournaments we going to and this and that, can y'all all do me one favor? Because I like to say everybody being a partaker of these shows. Can we all help me do one thing?
What you need, boss?
We want Duval at the beat him and feed him,
Oh,
Duval.
What's
right?
that shit, Josh?
It's
So
only
big
right.
wham,
call
It's
fire.
only it's only
big
right.
wham,
The
big
way I
wham,
see it is, the way
big
I see
wham.
it is,
Twin, where you at, twin?
the
We
way I
on
see
Oh
you.
it is,
shit.
We can
everybody,
we can reach out. We can reach out to Chad. That's on Chad to be able to
no, no, no,
connect.
there ain't no Chad. Ain't no Chad. Chad was with us today. He already said it. All they got to do is say
Oh,
yes.
so it's Duval that y'all waiting on.
All they got to do is
Man, that
say
one
yes.
calling twin. Where wham bam at?
All
Ah,
they got to do is
What's
say yes.
up?
For
I know they ain't
y'all
taking no
already know.
tail.
It ain't about it. Y'all already know it ain't Wham. Wham wants more every day, twice on Sunday. But golly, it's a team. It's a
I
team.
mean, if they
That's
coming
not
to
the
play
weekend.
Bessemer,
That's
surely
not
they could play little old West Orlando Jazz.
the
So
That's
You know,
why?
but
So hold on, hold on,
facts.
hold on. So is
I
there?
merged that.
huh?
So
That's
hold on.
merch.
What he says?
That's the
Merch.
super facts. That's merch. That's
Here's
like,
what I'm saying. Here's what I'm
Gotta
saying.
buy that.
Here's what I'm
no,
saying.
I agree with you. You saying that if they can go play the number one team in the country, why they can't
They
play
should be
y'all?
the playoff.
Here's what I'm saying, Cat. If I can say this,
All
you
right,
know. We've been
go
off the
ahead.
scene. We just been working, right? Now I ain't
Yes,
talking
sir.
much. I ain't gonna talk much. But when we were had our other team and I was the head coach, there was not no we left no rock unturned. We played every team in Florida to make sure everybody understood who's the best in Florida, right? And granted, they are the 2-time Super Bowl champs. But why not come out and just beat up on Little West Orlando? Give us a little work, so we get better. Get beat up on the Lulus and let's just get some work. But if Bessemer,
Ain't trying to let y'all get better.
if Bessemer, if you coming to play Bessemer, you feel me? Why not play us? 13U, we jumped out the gate and played TMT. It was said they was the best team. It was said we were the better team. We just jumped out and played. All we want is a little, just a little smoke, man. That's it. Ain't that's all we asking for.
I think y'all should be able to line it up.
Absolutely. But see, you got a lot of coaches now who kind of at the top of the ring until we get back up the top. You got them kind of making these accommodations of when they want to choose and pick smoke. Either we playing ball or we not. That's how I see it, man. The teams in Georgia do that. Rare breed to play so icy 5 times a year. I don't want to hear about we playing in the season and all that kind of stuff. That's choosing smoke to me. If other teams nationally doing
he said it's picking and choosing.
Yeah, absolutely. Why we can't do it?
Yeah, he is picking.
Absolutely.
I know one weekend that they said they weren't available because they hitter wasn't gonna be there because of track.
That boy got ills, boy.
Oh man.
There
he is. You spoke of him, and he is here. Coach Wham in the building, Duval Jazz. How you doing, Coach?
I appreciate you, man. That boy pop up every time.
Every time you call him, he like the boogeyman, boy. You call the candy man you want to.
What you call the candy man?
Call him the candy man. Hey, goddamn, you say his name 5 times too many. That man go pop up.
Man, we just trying to get some work with the #1 team in Florida. That's it.
So can we lock that in so we can let Chad add that to the roster? Can we get Duval Jazz and West Orlando Jazz at Feed the Homeless?
Friday night game.
We can't do Friday. We playing Bessemer Friday. They playing Bessemer Saturday. Only day open is Sunday. That'd be the only time.
Man? Unmute yourself.
I thought that was him just talking.
We're not playing them sorry niggas. Tell them to go play Florida. Go tell them to go play Lauderdale Lakes. Go play somebody else. Go play BDP.
We trying to play the best team in Florida. Though.
We're not. Y'all the best. Y'all the merger. Matter of fact, if we might not even come to your sorry that shit. We're going to YNC Bama, Alabama, sir. You're a small fish. You're tilapia. You're tilapia. We don't eat tilapia. we don't eat tilapia. We don't eat tilapia.
I don't eat seafood at all. I'm just trying to figure out.
I'm telling you who you are. You're a tilapia. We don't eat tilapia.
We can't play, right?
I'm not even coming.
Okay, all right. We don't got to talk about nothing else. We just want to know.
Y'all play Saturday. You already gonna be there.
We're not coming. Period. No.
So you're not participating in Feed the Homeless.
Fuck them niggas. We're going to YNC. Alabama.
It's crazy.
Oh. Well, there you go, Chad.
Well, there you go. Strong words from a strong man.
So Bessemer not coming no more?
No. I don't know if Bessemer coming because Bessemer said Red Breed backed out, and they was coming for Red Breed. So I don't know. I can't speak. I can't speak on something I don't know. I don't talk to them.
Red Breed team, you backed out?
Yes, they backed out. They backed out when Bessemer was coming, and we was coming to check their temperature. We're not coming to play niggas like you. You're tilapia. We
already said that, man. I don't really want to talk about that no more. If we ain't playing, we ain't playing. We ain't got to go through this whole, chess match or whatever. I already told you what it is.
We was coming to play the Bessemer and Red Breed wasn't coming in our backyard, and we went and come check their temperature.
Well, I need to hit Blue up because he told me they were coming.
I think Blue still is coming. I believe Blue is coming, but I can't give y'all my intel. But we're going to YNC.
Well, let me hit Lakes up there and see if they can come down.
Because why won't you go play Lakes? Why won't you go play Tampa Jazz?
We had the game. Nope. We had the game. We had the game set up. Allegedly, from what was told to me, we might be playing them week 1 or week 2 in the Florida League.
That doesn't matter. You want to play us 5 times in a year?
No, wait. Let me finish.
That don't matter. But when we told you to line this up months ago, your first thing you said is, "We'll see y'all in the regular season."
No. I didn't
I
say
didn't say
that.
that.
No. I'm saying no. She's. I know I know. Miss Plies is a little biased. No,
Y'all,
what I said was don't
That's
quote me
Coach
wrong.
Plies. That's Coach Plies, man.
With
Say
Coach
it right.
Plies, I'm sorry, but I know Coach Plies is a little biased. No, but what I told Coach Plies is if I'm going to play them niggas in the preseason and waste my time in the preseason when I can go play out of town teams because before the league season starts, it's hard to travel. So if I'm going to waste my time in the preseason playing them niggas, it gotta mean something. I mean, badge or whatever. That's what I said. I'm not for just play the niggas for fun.
he referenced them handing over their badges, but he also said,
We
if
talking
I
about the conversation we had a while ago.
season, why should I play y'all in the preseason?
Yes, sir.
For fun. Yeah. I said
That's
go
what he
back and look at your lines. I said, why would I keep playing you niggas for fun? It gotta mean something. Mean badges, mean the money or something. That's what I said.
Pull your pocketbook out.
That's what I
Okay.
said. Bring your pocketbook or
I
bring
think
your
they did
badge.
pull their
Okay.
pocketbook out and you backed out.
Bring
Okay.
your pocketbook, man. I got whatever you want on the game. I'll match it.
They did
It's
Okay.
bring
so
their
cheap.
pocketbook out.
So if we bringing out money, then we can get the game, is what you're saying.
Don't worry about it, Josh. I'll cover it. Whatever you want.
Now, well, I'm asking. I'm asking. If we could bring the money out, can we play?
Who is that?
That's
This
E.
coach E.
And that's a yes or no.
Oh,
It don't even
what's
matter
up?
talking at this
What's
point.
up, Lemon Pepper? Can
What's
we
up, Fried Hard?
what's up, Lemon Pepper? Listen, man. We're going playing you niggas is tilapia. We're
So
going
no.
Man,
if
listen,
All
I'm
right.
don't
Eighth
So
save me.
no.
grade
Save me
So
the
the answer is
today.
save me the
no.
Are
saucy
you
talk.
going
Save
to
me the saucy
play?
talk. Save me
bring
the saucy
Head
talk.
coach?
Coach
You're not the
Plies.
head coach, right?
That doesn't fucking matter. They're gonna
It does
whatever we say.
matter. It does
We
matter because
talked
you can
about
say
this.
what you want, but the final call comes
Uh,
from the head coach.
okay, and we talked about it.
So if
I'm
we're
not.
not speaking to the head coach, maybe we need to get the head
Hey,
coach. Because
I'm
I don't think
representing for the
nobody
head
would want
coach.
to pass over a bag.
Hey, Wham,
Plies,
listen, Wham. I respect you,
Plies,
Wham,
Plies.
but
Hold on,
this
Coach
that
E,
shit's
Coach
scary.
E,
That shit's scary.
Coach. I can call it what you want. The same game going to be played in the season. Bring that same fucking bag and that same energy.
It's gonna be a bigger bag when next time I
Uh,
see
uh,
you. It's gonna get bigger every game.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. And we ain't never ducked it. So what are you niggas talking about? Y'all like,
One
oh,
thing
that's
about you
crazy.
do all niggas, y'all really don't bet that bad. Y'all be pump faking. I done seen it. Come on, stop
Okay.
playing.
Okay, you can say that. Guess what? You say it's pump fake, and your head coach or your new head coach on the midfield said, "I said, what's up? You want to hold his money?" He said to me, "Oh, hit KJ up. KJ's in the stand with Glenn
You
them,
should have
and
found me.
what you mean?
I'm talking for me. Bring me the
I can't.
bag. I'll put whatever
I
bag you want to cover the whole West
listen.
Orlando Jazz 10U. I cover all the coaches, KJ, whatever you want. Bring me your bag. Don't pack your homies up. Tell me what your pockets is spending. Bring me your bag. I
Man,
want your money.
we ain't gotta talk about nothing else. You ain't gotta talk about nothing else. I mean, this shit is funny. You need to just
Clarity,
talking.
since we on live.
Just the
No,
talk.
no, no,
Just
no, 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 no,
just
no.
for
I
clarity.
never done that. Never done that. Never done that. But one
I
thing
didn't
we
say
ain't
you
never
did.
done either
Just for
is been
clarity.
a top dog and don't go get the smoke. I don't give a damn how many times we gonna play. You
Man,
the top dog. Come get the smoke.
okay. Who's ducking the man?
Nobody
Listen,
says you ducking. Let's just get it. Let's play. Put the ball down.
okay, we we're busy in July.
Y'all
We're
gonna be
busy
there
in
that
July.
weekend. How you busy?
We're what part
No,
of we're not
allegedly, they
going to
not gonna
be
be there no
there?
more.
We're not. We're not coming. We're not
I
coming.
ain't gonna lie.
We're
I
not
kind of
coming.
figured. I figured that before the game started. I figured that.
When Rev Reed them backed out, there's no point. There's no
Damn, Rare
again.
Breed. They not nobody until they beat Bessemer. We both
Okay,
supposed to be
okay,
coming to play Bessemer.
okay. So listen. And we're going to play Bessemer at YNC
Uh, all right.
a week later. A week later. A week.
In Alabama.
My the end goal is to go to YNC.
Bet.
Okay, YNC told us, hey, y'all want to get back in our records? Y'all are a top team, but y'all didn't come out national. So to get
I
where
mean,
we
that's
trying
how
to
the
go,
game go. Y'all should have been
oh,
doing
oh,
that.
okay, and that's fine, and we respect that. So if we got to forego seeing Blue here to see him a week later in Alabama, it is what it is. It's nothing, not personal.
All right, I see. Let me see you damn well. You bring your pocketbook.
Hey,
Mr.
it
Allen,
is. It's always there.
Mr.
Yes,
Cat.
sir.
Yes, sir.
I just want to make sure I rest my case. That's all. That's
Hello.
all.
Rest your case, brother.
Hold on,
Rest your
Wham. I
case.
let you talk. You notice I've been quiet the whole time you was talking and stuttering, right? I was quiet. Let me
Yes,
talk.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Be quiet,
Yes,
son.
sir.
Be
Come
quiet.
on.
So
Come
this
on.
is why
Come on, boy.
I really don't get on the lives. I just have to be quiet right now until we play ball. Cause I'll be ready to play. I'm ready to call my team right now. We strap up. It's 11 o'clock. I'm ready to play now. I'll be ready to play ball. I don't want to do all the, extra nuances of ins and outs of playing. I wish y'all the best of luck at YNC, and we'll see you when we see you. I ain't really got much to say. Just know when we step on that field, how we coming.
Yes,
We
sir.
we coming. I done heard every word from January all the way down to now. We coming. For you, twin, your twin just jumped on here. Let me get my twin on the phone. Get twin, all that. Coming. We 20, we 20, twin. We 20, twin. I swear to God, we 20, twin. Just trust me, we coming. I ain't gonna talk much, bro.
Oh my
Hey, but I do
gosh.
wish y'all the best in YNC though. I just want to see if we can play early. That's it. If you want a scrimmage, close scrimmage, so we can get
I
each other better.
I
However y'all want to
don't.
do that.
We don't need y'all to get better.
Okay,
We don't
Hey,
need
that
that.
nigga
okay.
said, why y'all call him Wham? Ain't his name Mike?
Hey, listen. If you and E is that confident y'all going to bash us, can we put some stipulations on it?
We
We
already
can
put
bet
Hey
the
money.
man, we
bag.
ain't
We
put
already
no
just told you the
stipulations
money,
on
bro.
nothing,
We ain't
man.
gotta
Y'all
go down right
already
that
got
road.
Bet the
stipulations
We already
on
bag,
we already
man.
got
Bet the
stimulations
bag.
right,
y'all
Cap. So we
playing.
ain't gotta
Y'all
go down that
playing for the
road.
bag.
We ain't gotta go down that road. We going
I want to retire them niggas.
You can't retire nobody, bro. You can't retire nobody. Bill
I want to
Belichick
retire
lost
them
in the
niggas.
Super Bowl. He still coached the next
I,
year. Who the fuck are
yeah,
you?
but
You ain't won shit.
I'm
You
just
chasing
saying.
what we already got. Come
Okay,
on, bro. Let's just be real. Come on now. You ain't won
kudos,
nothing.
and
Until you win,
might I
until you
add,
win, don't do that. What's up,
might I
though?
add, we
kudos.
went at
And
the
how much
best
Yes,
how
every
man.
much dope and
year.
how much dope you sold before you got luck does not mean shit when you get released.
I don't know nothing about that, though, man. I'm a
Yeah.
working man. I don't
Okay,
know nothing about that shit.
whatever money you made or your 2023 tax return
I don't know
or your
nothing about
W
that.
two doesn't mean shit in 2025 when you want to buy a house. It doesn't fucking matter. They're gonna look
That's
at
what I'm telling you.
2024. They're gonna look at 2024. You keep bringing up a national championship that you won 3 years
But
ago.
I'm just saying, because you talking like you done won, though, when you like you ducking and
Y'all
choosing
won.
when you gonna
Okay.
play and who you gonna play.
Oh,
Like you just a big dog. Like I
okay.
fuck
I
But
with you.
you
You
rest
know
went.
my
you my
case.
boy.
I got to get off,
We
y'all.
clown all day now. You know you my
You
boy,
my
man.
boy,
I ain't
man.
got nothing
You
but
my boy.
respect for
But
you, but I just don't
hey,
like
we
how
can
you
play.
rocking and rolling.
Well,
I
We
they
just
can
been
want to
play.
put
saying that we done had this discussion one too many
Three
times on
too many
yard.
times, Brittany.
We can just go ahead and move on. Next.
yeah, we just might as well move on. I just want to rest my case so y'all niggas can stop talking about it on live like people really want smoke. Y'all
Talking
niggas
about what
don't want
on
no
live?
smoke like that,
Talking
man. Y'all
about
niggas don't want no real
talking about
pressure.
talking how
Hey, good luck,
we're
Coach
going. You're
Candyman,
not
Coach
pressure.
Wham,
You're not pressure. You're
Coach.
not
I
pressure. You're
know.
not pressure.
That's why
Going to
you should come
YNC is
play us.
pressure.
That's why you
Going
should
to
come
YNC
play
is
us.
playing where the pressure at. What are you talking about, crazy man? Playing on YNC is where the pressure at. What are you talking about? You're not
So why
pressure.
y'all ain't go to that pressure last year? Why y'all win?
What you mean? We didn't run.
You want to see what I nigga, and you want Super Bowl
We
champs.
run.
You caught a lot of you caught a
We
lot of
run.
damn late. You caught a lot of them. It was
So
ranked number
so
5 in the country, and you went to
so
see one
so
in. You declined the
so
invite. You ran,
we.
bro.
Hey, no,
You niggas
no,
wasn't ready. Y'all had that
no,
false sense of confidence. That's what it
no. We
was.
didn't. No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
Uh,
What was it? What was the false sense of confidence? How was it a false sense of
Yeah, cause
confidence?
y'all beat us and beat Lake, and then y'all
Man,
talk about
well,
it
you
like,
better
damn,
boot
we ain't
up in
ready.
this bitch. Well, they got you on the ropes.
I'm
How
sorry, man. Hey,
we
Coach
got down the road?
Plies. Hey, Coach Plies. Appreciate you having me on. I'll see y'all when we get back in the season. I really don't get
Torn.
on these things because these niggas is Lulus
Torn.
don't want to play real football. When you're ready to play real
Torn.
football, then add me back on these lives. That's for
Torn.
everybody. Everybody talk. Everybody want to be Stephen A. Smith
Hey,
until you line it up. I don't want to
can I
talk
ask you a
about it no
question?
more.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely not. We done with questions. You done
PvP,
handing out candy.
PvP,
You done handing
PvP and
out
lakes,
candy, son. I'm
PvP and
full.
lakes are
I,
PvP and lakes are open. PvP and lakes
we
are
gonna
open.
play.
We ain't trying to
We
play them
already
yet.
know. We
We
already know. Here's the thing. Stop
Well, he don't
talking about
want
You
other
PvP and Lace.
teams.
He wants you. You don't want to play. That's in the discussion. I'm finna cut your
why?
water, and I'm finna cut Coach Josh water because he said he getting ready to go.
Yeah, I got to go. I can't.
You
I
ain't
can't
gotta cut.
listen
You
to no
ain't
crap.
gotta cut my motherfucking water.
All right.
my boy
Well, we
got
done
a
You
my
you
boy
talking
could.
got a
about it.
prayer meeting in
Brit,
5
We done
minutes.
talking about it.
Brittany,
Came a
You're
rapper.
biased.
Talk
You're
about
biased.
it.
So what you
We
say
ain't
don't
getting
even.
no
What you say don't
game.
even. Yeah.
We ain't getting no game, so it's okay. Next subject.
See, them
Cause
became
we've
a
been
rapper
talking about
though.
that
I
for
see
about
that.
Hey,
3 months.
hey, hey, Twan. Hey, Twan.
Man,
You
well,
gotta go get
what?
it
I
swing.
seen. I.
Well,
I.
I'm
I seen
sad,
you.
man.
I seen you going off. I seen you going off on dog last night on that national thing.
Man, them guys crazy, man. That's why I'm saying.
Hey,
I'm thinking you
But hold on,
spending
hold on,
in the
hold
past.
on, but hold on, no,
I was just
hold
calling you
on, but hold
twin,
on.
man. I'm thinking
You
you
you you
you a
sound
Gideon. But now
that
you gonna be
nigga
at YNC with me, so I'm be huh?
that nigga sound that nigga John sound just like the nigga from what's name last night. You want to pick and choose. You're not worthy enough to play me. Go beat somebody. Go beat Lakes. Go beat somebody else first. How about that?
Man,
Sporty ass nigga.
but I'm just
Sporty ass
saying
nigga.
though. I'm just saying though, well,
I'm not.
that's not well though, but that's
Listen.
not how the game. That's not how the
okay,
game
that's
is.
how the new
You.
game goes, Twan.
No, man.
Hey, Twan, I appreciate you giving my boy Carter a shout out last night on on the little live you was on too. That's real shit. I
You,
respect that.
you said what?
I
Oh
respect that,
man.
man.
Yeah,
We
so
appreciate the love.
Twan.
Oh no,
Twan.
bro.
We're not.
Y'all. I respect y'all, bro. And what y'all do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Twan, hey, where that nigga was from last
It's
night?
youth
He was
football,
pissing me
bro.
off.
That's why I'm gonna tell y'all niggas why I painted myself the villain when I first came in, bro. Cause if you the villain and you do good shit, people can't hate you for that. But if they hate you already for being the villain, it's whatever. I was the villain in the first place. So when
Yeah,
you
that
hate me
real.
for
Hey,
when you hate
Twan,
me
where that
for
nigga was
whatever, it
from,
just
man?
is what it is, bro. But nigga who know who I am, bro, I do
That
this shit
nigga
for
was
a
from
reason,
Georgia,
bro.
man. That nigga was from Georgia.
Nah, that nigga
Oh,
was from Bama, man.
Oh,
that nigga was pissing me off. That nigga
That
pissing
that
me off
nigga that
last
nigga
night.
that nigga Harp, bruh. The man, he won YNC, bruh. The man hit a buzzer beater on Rico in 4th and 20. They
Oh yeah,
win the
he from
game.
Bessemer, right? Or the other team.
Yeah. Then he go to the next round, plays true motion. He hits a buzzer beater, 3rd and fucking 15. Goes and plays GEA, which was Supreme. Nah, but they was GEA then. And hits a buzzer beater on them on 6U. And he just been holding on to that shit. Like, man, nobody ain't scared to play y'all,
Hey,
bro.
E, you my boy, right? I fuck with you. E, let me tell you
yes,
something, E.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, you know how them underground niggas want to just keep dissing the hot rapper to get some buzz.
We
Y'all
already hot
peep
though. We don't
this.
need no buzz. We been the shit.
Eh,
That's where you go
No, no, no,
wrong
no,
at.
no,
Every
no, no,
time,
no,
every
no, no,
time
no,
they
no, no, no,
scream
no,
our
no,
name,
no,
they
no, no,
know
no.
what time it is.
That
We ain't
that
getting no
team,
clout on you,
no.
man. We been hot.
Okay, listen. Hold, relax. Your staff was a good staff. Your staff won a championship. We're not talking about
We
that, but
still a good
that
staff. We took an L, but
that
we still a
team,
good
okay.
staff.
I said, Bob, we're talking about the team. We're talking about the kids, the team. The team is not that good. Y'all showed that last year.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So,
We
so, so what I'm
revamp.
saying is, so what I'm
But that
okay. Let's
that
revamp.
that that, that was their first year though, Will.
Okay, last year was my first year.
Well, we didn't merge, bro. We got
Mm-mm.
6 outlaw kids. Jack will tell you
Okay,
half the
okay,
team
that's
left and went
fine.
to Osceola. That's not a merge, bro.
Okay, so listen.
yeah, they don't.
Bose them at Osceola. You got PvP, you got Lace. Go beat up on them. Go beat up on them
Yeah,
for
but see, Ron, this what I think you forget. And see, I ain't gonna lie. It ain't no. I feel you, bro. I get what you're saying. But in our head, bro, you gotta remember we been did this shit. So like
Okay, you're right.
we play. Listen. We okay with we cool with going to play them. But if we gonna play a game early, let's go play the big dogs. Y'all the big dogs right now, bro. That's just how we always did it from 11U to 13U to us revamping. We try to play
Honestly,
the top 5 teams in the country early. So that's just all it is, bro.
honestly,
Y'all, we
Lakes.
want to
Okay,
play.
okay. Like, listen, how we're not even ranked in YNC right now. Lakes
Yeah,
is ranked
but
number five or
y'all not
six.
ranked.
Go play.
See,
Go get
we've
play.
been doing
Go
this
play
long
Lakes.
enough. We've been doing this long enough. Well, y'all not ranked because of politics. It ain't because you ain't a good team. We don't give a damn about them politics. We know
Facts.
y'all. We know y'all top 5 worthy. Lace is not
Facts.
top 5 worthy. Like, come on, bro. We're gonna walk the dog with Lace. You feel me?
Well,
Like that's just what it is,
well,
bro. And then that
well.
staff, that
Okay,
Lake, they scared of us. They stay, bro. Them niggas hit us
Man,
every other
if
day,
one
bro.
of
They
y'all
know what
niggas
time
go
it is.
white, goddamn, so icy and Kyle knows, man.
Oh yeah, they lit.
No. We're gonna. I'm going to Spain. I'm a Burt Kyle. I when I talk to Jonah and them, I'll be like, Jonah, do not try to put me on. Put us. Make sure we on the side so I can wipe Mark nose or Kyle nose. I gotta wipe one of them Georgia nigga noses, especially Mark. Mark Duck. What's her name? And Mark said he ain't ready. So guess what though? Check this out though. E. I
Hey,
understand you
E,
say
y'all
y'all want the
going?
best.
I ain't, we was supposed to go, but I think they doing that beat them and feed them shit. I really don't know, but that's a Josh call.
Hey, hey, E, y'all are chasing like you say we the best in the area or whatever. Okay, cool. And guess what?
No, we
I
ain't chasing.
respect
We
that.
just want to
I mean,
play.
not chasing. You want to play? Okay, but listen. And we're and our focus is chasing. And our focus is on. I mean, I know for the politics, but we're trying to get back into this YNC mix. So once we get in this mix and we put our stamp down, y'all gonna come. Y'all,
Hey, be
we're gonna
quiet.
play you guys 2 times this season, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
gonna
gonna
see you
come.
doing. I'm gonna see you during the season, man.
Let us get back. Let us get back in this YNC, and I promise you, I'm gonna make sure all the media outlets are at that game. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make. I'm gonna make sure Plies. I'm gonna make sure Plies there for me for Coach Plies. I got a special treat for Coach Plies and the whole. And I promise you it's gonna be a show. I promise you. I
Yeah,
promise you.
we're gonna be waiting on you. Hey, Cat.
Twan, you gonna have to.
Hey, Cat. I've been having this little like moment, right? I've been really thinking about something, and I know you the guy for it. You know what? I think you should start with what you got going on.
What's up?
A trench cam.
A trench cam?
Yeah, a trench cam, like how you record, how you do the highlights, like not just highlights, but how you record the games. Find somebody to just record the trenches, like just like bring a lot of like we got to start there bringing a lot of spotlight to the trenches. Like it's a lot of kids that's amazing for them to be at their young age. Like we
Mhm.
Central Florida really got ballers in the trenches. I hate when people talk and they mention other places before they mention Central Florida. Like we don't got no dogs.
Y'all
Like
got some dogs.
honestly, it's not the fact that it's not about like if you pay a shooter, they're gonna sit there and record your kit. You hear me? Or record the
Right.
tricks. But at the same time, I'm out here for all of the kids. And what is football? I gotta follow the ball. You feel me?
Right, right. Now I feel
And
you.
and I wish that I had a higher
Hey,
view,
darling, how you
like
doing? You okay?
a up top view, a scouting view, so I can see the trenchman a little bit more. But that takes away from the entertainment value. You know what I mean? So,
I feel you. I feel you.
um, if we were to have a designated trench guy who is local, I would definitely uh assist.
Well,
But at the end of
So
the day, I can't. It can't be me. Shit, you on the
well,
so if I
field,
can
so
if I can if I can find if I can get one of my little partners, one of the little young up and coming videographers who just need some experience and some guidance, and you know what I'm saying, they willing to
we'll
work a little
figure it
something
out.
out. You think we could do something? And
We'll
I'm talking
figure
about
it
the
out.
whole Florida. I'm talking about the whole football scene, not just West Orlando or no. I'm talking about like as a whole.
Yeah, I definitely
hey,
think that's able.
that's a great idea. Hey, Cat, when
What
the
it up?
schedule when the schedule drops and you see Duval Jags versus West Orlando Jags, I don't know your team. I don't know how you run your
I ain't got
business,
no
but
team.
I'm saying, but
What
listen,
up?
you may have to go to Randstad or temporary service and hire about 6 camera guys. So I'm telling you, this shit is gonna be epic. And I got some shit in store for them niggas, and I'm telling you that shit is gonna be on ESPN when I get done. You need them people there. I'm telling you,
Man, that
I
shit
got some
selling like
shit.
bad dope, man.
Okay, bad dope is whatever show they bad and wet. Show call it what you want, bad and wet. I'm telling you, cat, you gonna need 6 cameras, 7 cameras at that motherfucker. Cause I got some shit for them niggas. I'm plotting. I'm telling you, I
Oh
got
man.
some shit for them niggas. Cause them niggas, Pastor John, them niggas. E, all right. I could take E, cause E like me. I could take E, but Josh, I could take Zach too. Zach, all right. Josh, I mean Zach and E, I could take them too. But that goddamn that delusional ass Josh, I got something for that.
So here's the coach. Anyway, you know I fought with you the long way. Again, you know e- everybody has coached a team that has been on the upcoming. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The up
Mm-hmm.
and up. And everybody trying to get some notoriety, not just notoriety, trying to get some work.
Right.
Quality work at that. Cause Lord knows if y'all trying to go national and y'all over here playing all of the Lulus, what point is that? What you feel me? So
Okay, so
I
listen. Oh,
understand why he asking, but
but you,
again,
oh,
I
you
understand your
understand?
stance as well.
Okay,
You
so
feel
so
me?
you understand? Okay, so listen. I understand why he's asking. I understand why he's asking too. But Coach Prize and little baby Got Twan, because they're a little Orlando bias. Who is that team? No disrespect to the
It's
coaches.
not about being
Nigga said
biased.
I'm biased. Nigga, I called you twin, man.
It's not about being biased, but it's like, damn, how can you outwork the work if you can't play the work? If they see y'all as one of the best teams and they want to get in the field with y'all, but y'all steady bucking, if you already know without a shadow of a doubt that you better than them, play the fucking game.
How
Fuck
am I
off.
bucket
All
if
right.
how am I bucket if I'm playing if I'm going to go play top 10 smoke? I'm
Because
going to
we
play
done
out of
gave you
town.
so many options on how
Yeah,
y'all
but
play them. First, wait a minute, because I let you talk. First, your excuse was y'all wasn't gonna have all y'all pieces at the end of the summer. So if they was gonna run some shit with y'all, they needed to do it in August. We gave you a date in August. You told them pick any day in August. They picked the date. Then you came back with the bullshit and you
Stop,
talking
stop,
about
stop,
put
stop,
the
stop,
no,
stop,
wait,
stop,
let me
stop. Because
talk.
he because he
Let
because
me
he said
talk.
play
No, let
because
me talk.
he
Let
said
me
play me
talk.
without
Let me
McQueen.
talk. Let me
Go
talk.
ahead.
Let me talk. Then you
Keep your
came
key
back
points.
and you said, put a badge on it. If they ain't putting the badge on it, I don't want to play. So then they said, okay, we'll put a badge on it. They agreed to
When
put
he
a
said
badge
that,
on it.
when he
Wait a
said
minute,
that,
I'm
when he
still
said that,
talking. Hey, Wham,
go
I'm
ahead.
talking. I let you talk. I let you talk. You told them put a badge on it. They put a badge on it. Then the badge wasn't good enough. Then you wanted a
Oh
bag
my God.
on it. They put a bag on it, and now all of a sudden you can't play them. Now all of a
Are you
sudden
done?
y'all too good to play them because the freshman
Are you
at
done?
YNC. But shut the little dog up and still go to YNC.
Okay. Now
What's
are
the
you done?
problem?
Okay, now, are you done? Are you done?
I'm
Because
done.
please, okay. So listen, please tell me, please, because y'all have those what live screens. Please go show me where they said they'll put the badge on the line.
I
Please
said I
show.
put my badge up.
He
Well,
No,
said
not
it.
you. No,
we was talking, and I told you I'll put it up.
you said that E. You said that, but I'm talking about on the day of that live.
It doesn't
Nobody
matter.
said
It doesn't matter. And I think he did say it on that live, regardless of the fact if it was said on the live or not.
Said
It was
E put
said.
me.
It was
See how
said.
you cut me off.
No, you wasn't talking
Said
when I
I
said it. You
was.
said you didn't say that E, and it was a pause. So I
Okay, so listen.
interjected during the
Okay,
pause.
My boy
okay.
went
So
on
then,
high tonight,
so
man.
so
That's all it
so
is.
then so then so then Josh said, "Play me without my queen. Play me without my queen. Play me without my queen." Did he not say that?
Yeah, but you said he
I
was
know
gonna be
what he said.
gone, so he just said. But see, this what you getting misconstrued, bro. See, that's why I say, Twan, this shit different, bro. Like, nigga, it ain't no play you out McQueen. We want to see you full throttle, but bro, we didn't
Right.
jump on that road with 16, 17 kids missing 12 starters and go play the
Bro,
number 4, 5 team in the country. So it
and we
don't matter
played
if you
and
rocking
we
and rolling,
played
play
and
me
we
regardless of who there.
we played last year without McQueen and McGinnis like them. So what are you saying?
Okay,
You acting
so
like you're against
right,
it.
so it shouldn't have been. But it shouldn't have been a big deal that he said play me without McQueen.
That just sounds goofy. Um,
I
E.
can't speak on nobody team, man. I
I
know
want I
I'm
want
beating
you at
that
a full
road.
clip. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I want
I
you at a
understand
full
that, but
clip.
I'm
E,
beating that road, man.
check this out, E. He just said out of his mouth, oh, it makes no sense to play Lakes if we finna play Lakes the first week. So that's what they said about Florida
No, he
leaving.
said that we was going to play them, but B. Reed called and said that we were supposed to do an or versus or. So Lake's
But what but
not
what
finna
does that
drive up
matter?
here.
What
Lake's not finna
what
drive up here to the tournament if we gonna turn around if we finna play them and we gotta go to them anyway. So you got to that's the logistics thing. It ain't like we
uh,
fucking no
uh,
no. They were supposed
so
to come
so
to
so so
our
go to them.
tournament. That was the date that was set.
So go to them 2 times then.
Okay, so then you come play us. Like we beating a dead horse,
Right.
man.
Like
Go play
this
them 2 times. Go
again,
go there, ride
we
ride
are
down
beating a
there.
dead horse.
We are
We
we
are
are beating
beating
the
a
dead
dead
horse.
horse.
Cause guess what?
I thought
Guess
we
what?
let it go.
Guess
I thought we was on some other shit.
no. Hey, E, check this out, E. Then Josh said Lakes ain't good. How can you say a team not good and you never played them? How can so what are you going on? You judging them
I
based
posted
on
on
how they
there
played
yesterday, man.
Duval?
Where these kids.
Because
Nah,
Duval
we
was the team
just
that beat
Nah,
didn't
them.
make it in the playoffs, so forth to them.
So how can
Oh,
John
say
say
what?
Lakes ain't? How can John say Lakes are not a good team and y'all never played them? What are you
They
judging that
still
off of?
going. They going off for last year in the state playoffs, the Florida Elite State playoffs that they didn't get to them in the what you call it. But by all means, man, again, we beating a dead horse. You ain't playing
Hey
them.
Torn. Hey Torn. Y'all going?
To the route to the top, bro. You got to pick a different path. That's just what it is. If you can't play this particular team, you just got to pick another couple teams that you can or figure it out. But you
oh
ain't
yeah, we
gonna
gonna
get a
figure
yes
it
from
out.
every. You ain't gonna get a yes from every single one. Shit,
Nah, but see,
that's like
Cat, you
going
gotta
to the
remember,
club
Cat.
and thinking you gonna hit 100% on every shot you take, bruh.
Nah, hell
Not gonna
no.
happen.
You just gotta remember though, we really ain't tripping because you know what I'm saying. We didn't done this shit. Like, okay, we can't get them. We'll get somebody else. It is what it is.
And
It's 4 or
again,
5
y'all
ranked
y'all
teams
gonna
in
play
Florida
them.
Elite. We'll get our red wine shit going.
Y'all
See, there's
gonna
You
not.
can't
play
say we
them.
ducking smoke. We playing Bessemer week 1.
I
Listen.
hope it's early.
There's three
You
good
beat them
teams
in
in
Florida.
Florida. There's 3 good teams in Florida right now.
Okay.
Y'all, Belsom. I mean y'all, us, and Lakes. Right?
Osceola.
They're not proven. Y'all clocked them last year. Y'all clocked them. I'm not.
Rare ain't proven either, but they on your hit list.
Yeah, but Rare combined the number based on battle rankings. They combined the number 2 and 3 team together. Plus, got some kids from So Icy. You if you combine the number 2 and 3 teams together, plus some additional kids from So Icy from the number 4 team, you're automatically at somewhere up in that mix just because of what you combine. Them niggas combined RDU, Georgia Falcons, and got some kids from Rare and Twin City and put it on one team.
So you like them niggas over
Now,
blue?
no, I don't. Blue gonna spank them because I this is how I feel. Mark playbook is vanilla. He just had 1400 watts and B5 them to bail him out because when that shit got tight, he just threw a jump ball to B5. He don't have a B5 on that team to throw a jump ball to bail him out.
Shit,
If we
that
just talking
motherfucker got
football,
a goddamn Mason Creighton. What the fuck? You talking about the 10U?
Hey, that Mason Creighton did kid so different. When I
I'm
seen
talking
that
about that
scrimmage
team.
and he humped that little small ass jit down from 20 yards away to be that big and that fast at 10 years old, that's scary.
Oh, you talking about? You talking about the way
It's
you talking about
Mason
the way he
Creighton,
ran
y'all.
Mozzie down?
Yes,
Bruh.
Yeah,
Mason
yeah, but
Creighton is the
Mason Creighton
number
don't play
one
receiver.
kid.
He don't play receiver though.
Yeah, he played running back though. And I'm telling you now, three
Yeah,
fourths
he
of your team ain't
yeah
trying to
yeah.
get in front of that shit, bro. 3/4 of your team ain't
Huh?
trying to get in front of that. Guarantee, boy. But
Yeah. You
y'all,
got to
y'all better be,
you
y'all
got to hit
better,
that shit before it get going.
Man, coach better be out there running the ball in practice, talking about talking about talking about I'm Mason Creighton, bro, because that is a grown man.
All you gotta
Yeah,
do is get
I'm just
somebody to
trying to
flag
figure out
him.
why they didn't get it. Why they didn't get that nigga?
Yeah, what he like 5'6", 150 or something, 5'6", 140.
5'8", 158.
That be just taller than me.
5'8", 158.
Yeah, I'm gonna get somebody for 12 to practice again.
You got to get somebody, cause bro, that's a different, that's a specimen.
But they
And
the
I
other running
mean,
back be moving in the video they had.
say that again.
The other running back from So Icy.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. That kid right there is. But I don't know. It's hard to say it, but you just gotta watch that kid that came from so I he like I didn't want to say he down there pound for pound one of the number one kid in the age group. That kid different, bro. I love McQueen. I love a lot of kids on my team, but the heart that little kid play with and the skill set he got already,
That boy got some IQ for real.
man, that shit the
I
number
think
one in the country.
his last video that I seen him put out, I was like, oh yeah, I feel how
See,
you.
y'all talk about the pieces that we know about. Well, the hidden gems is a kid that came to the Atlanta camp, right? And this kid is competing versus 6th and 7th graders, like kids that he ain't really supposed to be competing versus. But he tall, lanky, and whatnot. I'm like, and I asked him what grade he in. He tell me he in the 4th grade.
Mm.
Bruh, the kid is playing on the same 10U team, the Rare Breeds team, number 5 from RDE. So he was playing defensive end or whatnot last year, but shoot, the
Oh,
boy
okay. I
was
seen that
looking
kid.
ridiculous as a receiver. So he said he transitioned in the receiver, and bruh, I think they gotta be 5. Honestly, I think they gotta be 5. So that is a dangerously scary team. But again, I personally feel that was a spit in the face to your national champion. I don't give a damn what's going on. If we gonna talk politics and all of this, it should be politics across the board. And your number one should have been your national champion, at least in my eyes.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. That was crazy. But you know how that shit goes, man. Anybody listen, one thing about YNC, the only good thing about it is that the company you can find some good comp there. Like they loaded with top talent. But if the politics shit that they make you go through is like it's crazy. Like you gotta
What you
spend money
mean
with
by
them
that?
folks. As long as you cut, you gotta think about it. Like I forgot what year that was. We went and played. Oh, that year we came to y'all stuff, Cat 13U. The one we came, we was ranked the number two team in the country going into 13U. We didn't go to YNC preseason. We came to Southern Hospitality because Southern Hospitality was an AY. I ain't gonna say it's an AYF event, but you know they got a lot of AYL teams, and we didn't go to preseason. We dropped. We like dropped in the rankings when the season started. Like, and it was just because we ain't go to the events. How can you take us being the number two team in the country away when nobody else got to what we got to? You know what I mean? How you drop? We dropped to like 5 just because we didn't go to their preseason event. The same thing I was just saying about Duval Jazz. You know you got a team that's ranked top 5 in the country, but because they don't go to your event, you don't give them their due diligence.
But again, you
I mean, I
still
gotta support the
subject
brand. I
yourself.
gotta support the brand.
You still subject yourself to what's going on. I mean, everybody still want to be a part of the YNC brand. You
I
know
ain't
me.
gonna lie to you. That shit, I'm gonna be real, but I don't know. That shit like boy, that shit like dope or something. They put that needle in your arm, boy. They put that needle in your arm. You be willing to go through the bullshit, boy, to play on
Hey
that
E,
YMC stage.
A that be a super drug, boy.
Come on, man. That be do
That
something
bit
to you, just the
that bit
environment.
got that bit got bitches coaching in January, bitch.
Come on, man. People spend their whole tax check to get down there, man.
So it's the environment.
It
Yeah,
ain't
because
really the
I think
environment, bro. It's just the level
it's
of
just good
competitiveness.
football.
It's the competitive level of, like, if you really like that like competitive football, bro. That's where the needle get in your arm at.
Ever. Hey. And with
Different.
that being said, I think that has been a wrap to this episode of the Florida Yard. Y'all know what it is. I'm Coach Cat. Hey,
Yo,
Jack, you on the
yo,
ones and twos?
yeah, I'm finna end it. Appreciate
Yes, sir.
it. Big gap.
Twan in the building. Coach E in the building. But
Appreciate it.
y'all know what it is. We ah.